perverts, and sickos, and welcome to the oh so historic Zephyr Hills Home Theater. Woo! Woo! You know I do this. Woo! 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 We've got a capacity crowd tonight. But I said last night, it only took one. Only needed an audience of one. I've got like 6. So I'm over that mark. Not you, but Mark. So you're in for a special treat. Because tonight, I'm going to bring you a triple feature featuring the late, great Peter Cushing and Sir Christopher himself, the great Christopher Lee, and I like to call it the Master Vyle Presents Types of British Horror Triple Feature. Now, I know a lot of you are familiar with me being part of Friday Night Fright with Dr. Zombie and all the school fiends. And, well, judging from the size of the audience, maybe one person has not actually seen House of Master Vyle, which airs on WGOAT channel 666 in Poe County. Now, if you don't live in Poe County, let's face it, folks, nobody lives in Poe County. You can also catch me on YouTube, as well as starting next week, I will be a regular, semi-regular, kind of irregular on Professor Gilman's new live stream channel, The Peninsula of Horror. But onto our show feature event. Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee, in my estimation, are perhaps the greatest horror duo of all time. They made 22 films together, and it's hard to pick one of them and say it wasn't a classic because they basically all were. And when I say that these guys have practically done it all, they've practically done it all. Now, first up, because the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to give you one film of each of these men individually, and then later, at the end of the night, the grand finale, one of the 22 films that they were in together. And it really wasn't a hard pick because there's so few hard to find out there on download. But anyway, what I'm going to do is we're going to start the movie, and through the magic of digital video recording, DVR, I'm going to pop back to the House of Master Vyle and all of my fiends, and we're going to do what it is that we do. And sort of a little bit along the way, I'm going to give you some oddball Doctor Who trivia. Not just because it's British, but because of who's involved in this little shindig that we've got going tonight. Now, first up, we're going to have Peter Cushing. This guy has done it all. He's played some of the most iconic figures ever to grace the silver screen, including the Baron Dr. Frankenstein, Professor Abraham Van Helsing, some other guy, Sherlock Holmes, Grand Moff Tarkin, and the Doctor, more or less, because he played the Doctor in some alternate universe Starlight movies where there were no Time Lords. And on that note, if you were here for that last trailer, and yeah, I was kind of peeking in the back, so I know that all of you were here for that last trailer. You may have seen his co-star of that movie was Bernard Cribbins, who went on to play Wilfred Mott, Donald Noble's grandfather in the Doctor Who series, and Andrew Keir, who also appeared in a Tom Baker serial, though I'm not sure which one. But I don't let too many facts get by me. But first up, Peter Cushing in a little film called Night of the Ghoul. Now, originally released as The Ghoul, and also known as British Gothic and The Thing in the Attic. Also known as The Thing in the Attic. This movie also stars John Hurt, who, by a twist of irony, also plays the Doctor. Albeit an alternate Doctor, and we're just going to find out next month exactly how that's going to play out. You like being in the front row. So, woo! You know why I do that? Woo! That's fun to do in a big crowd. I wish I had a big crowd for this one because this is going to tear them up. I'm going to go, woo! You know why I do that? Why I do that is because when I come here to Zephyr Hills, woo! When I come here to Zephyr Hills, I know it's Zephyr Hills, Florida. But you know what? I know. Woo! I know that I'm in the middle of Rick. Woo! I got flare country! Woo! Woo! But anyway, on to our first horrible movie, a featured creature, if you will. From 1975, the late great Peter Cushing, John Hurt, and Veronica Carlson in Night of the Ghoul. Drama, suspense, oh, the horror.